Oh, Frank Z here. So I'm at a buddy's place. I'm gonna do this one here. It's a poplar. She's leaner. It's probably 60, 70 feet tall. And yeah, trying to find a good place to set you guys up here. Tripod. See if I can get everything in one shot. Probably won't. That should be alright. Size tree. Maybe only 14, 15 inch. Not too big. Yeah. See how she goes. Cut's pretty good. Finished her up with the little guy, this little guy here. It's better, I'm less worried about hurting the chain in the ground or in the snow. I do find my big saw there, it's got such a blade that if you get too much snow in it, she binds up quite a bit. She made it pretty far. It's a good 70 feet, I think. Anyways, I'm gonna move some of these rounds out of the way. And we can get another one down. Thanks. Yeah, you can see, yeah, it seems very soft. You can see the hinge on here, how big it was. I barely got my bar in and she started going. It's a good 6 inch or 5 inch on this side here. And she did go a little bit to the right of where I wanted it to go, but the lean was going to where it was falling, so yeah, quite the hinge. It's pretty big. Like I went in and she started going, so I just backed away. Just ran over here. The snow's so deep too, it's up to your knees. As you can see, she's pretty freaking deep. Anyways, thanks. So, cutting some trees down today on an island. We took snowmobiles over here. So we got this tree. It's dead. Needs to come down. It's pretty close to the cottage cabin here. So got the little slingshot. I'll show you how this goes here. Extremely snowy today and windy. Supposed to get up to, well, between 10 and 30 centimeters. Possibly up to 50 if the weather goes right, so they say. Try and hit it on the branches up here. Nice shot. Got her way up there. Shooting it again. Get her? And that just ties the, it's a thin rope that gets, so we can put the big rope on it. And that will give it so we can pull it right up the tree. Oh, got those two down. We had one where my chainsaw is. That one went that way. And that one over there went that way. So it's pretty good. We're gonna go down and pull some of this brush down and make a fire down there on the ice and try and get rid of some of this. It's pretty wet, even though it was dead. But a lot of the brush, and there was a couple of cedars in there too. And I dropped another oak over there. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the fire going. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, thanks guys. A little fire going here on the lake. Wind and everything's starting to pick up the snow. We're supposed to get a pretty heavy snowstorm. We got the trees cut down out of there. We still got to take this shit, cut it all up, throw it on the fire. Might block a little bit more of it up, get it a little bit smaller. They're a little hard to burn. We want to try and get them burnt as quick as possible, so anyways, it is pretty green wood too. They were standing dead, but still pretty green. You gotta let it dry at least a couple weeks. But anyways, thanks guys. So that's what's left of two trees. They're very green, so you almost need it to be windy for it to burn. But that's what's left there. We brought them all down. A couple little branches there. Other than that, that's the whole fire, the whole thing. Pretty cool. It sunk down. This is on the lake, so it sunk down about 4 inches. See how it's draining out. Yeah, just getting rid of what's left of these dead trees here. And then we're going to take almost 2. Pretty good day. Probably come back a couple more days too. Anyways, thanks guys.